Okay, then. Let's make a statement.
All right. Talk.
I did not willfully flout my Heavenly Father's wishes.
So, you're saying John made it up?
To protect the person that did stab me.
All right. Who stabbed you?
The person who really stabbed me.
John.
The person who stabbed me is John McBain.
That's your statement?
Take notes, Lieutenant. It'll help. Yes. John McBain threatened to kill me with his bare hands while I was in custody. At first, I thought it was just macho posturing until Natalie came in. I had made a simple observation, and Lieutenant McBain lost control of himself. Are you getting this?
I'm listening.
Don't you want to ask what I said?
So, I guess we won't be needing that marriage license anymore?
I guess I don't.
May I have this honor?
No, not so fast.
What are you doing?
I made promises when I ran for mayor.
I know, and you were magnificent.
And it wasn't just for show. I said I was going to stand up for the rights of same-gender couples to marry, and I meant it. I'm sorry, girls. Divorce is out of the question.
The only thing I know is that I love you. And that's the truth. And you deserve the best.
And that's you.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's all I got.
Too short and sweet. Should have been my first clue.
Hey, Nigel.
Mr. Buchanan asked not to be disturbed.
Yeah, that doesn't mean me.
It most assuredly does. I'll tell Mr. Buchanan that you're here.
I'll tell him myself, thanks. Hi, Mr. Buchanan.
Sir, I told her you weren't to be disturbed.
It's okay. Miss Andrews and I have things to do before my wife gets home.
Any messages?
Okay. I called Clint before we left Seattle, and he never called me back.
He's probably dealing with everything that Mitch Lawrence has done to his family.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you think he's avoiding your calls?
I don't know. But I really would like to talk to him before I show up tonight with Taya Delgado's daughter in tow.
Thanks again for letting me crash with you.
No problem. I owed you for taking me to Seattle anyway.
Not even.
Danny, how's your stomach? You didn't eat anything.
Drop it, okay? I'm not your problem anymore.
You were never my problem. I am your mother.
Not anymore.
Danny,
seriously, forget it. Forget me. Just like you forgot about Dad when your boyfriend killed him.
Probably shouldn't be here.
No, I'm not leaving.
You see that, Lieutenant? Pay attention. It'll tell you everything.
Just finish your statement, Lawrence.
What I said was that I hoped Detective McBain wasn't still carrying a torch for my favorite bride. Because I said I had plans for her. I said that I enjoyed nothing more than seeing Natalie squirm. That I loved to hear her squeal with delight.
Roddy, write it down. Write down every word that comes out of his mouth.
When you take Natalie out of here.
You see that? Look into his eyes. If you weren't here to protect me, I'd be a dead man by now. What are you waiting for? Arrest him!
Natalie, John's right. Probably should wait outside.
Let her stay. I want a witness. I just told you John McBain tried to kill me. You're supposed to arrest him now.
What's the call?
You don't ask his permission? Did they give you a grown-up badge? Huh, Junior? Along with your rule book?
Take it to AA if you want. That's the cleanest way to do it.
There is nothing clean about this.
Be quiet.
Oh. What's the deal, Lieutenant? Are you in his pocket?
What does IA do with a statement like that?
Are you hearing this? My darling, they are planning my assassination.
Brody, it's a lie.
Natalie, don't say anything.
No, I cannot let him ruin your life.
Don't.
Oh, come on. Let her shine, John. This is her moment.
John didn't stab Mitch. I did.
Aunt Dorian, these two love each other.
Delphina broke up with Amelia.
I made mistakes. We both did.
Wait, you did not make a mistake marrying me. And if you back out now, everyone is going to think that our marriage was a stunt.
Well, I don't care what people think.
Amelia, I thought you were passionate about the cause.
I am, and I will continue this fight, but this time with the woman I love by my side.
You can leave us, Nigel.
I'll be happy to assist you with anything you need.
Everything's under control.
Very well. I'll just straighten up a little.
Actually, I'd love a cheesesteak.
I beg your pardon.
The sandwich, you know. Sorry I didn't have time to get dinner.
Oh, that's all right. Rustle up something to eat, would you, Nigel?
Certainly.
Thanks. How are you, Mr. Buchanan?
It's Clint, and I'm still mad as hell every time I think about it.
Have you spoken to your wife at all since this morning?
No, I'm ducking her messages.
She trying to reach you?
Yep, she left one message that said she has something to talk to me about.
You think she's going to drop the bomb about her and your brother?
Maybe. That's why you and I are gonna drop a bomb on her first.
So Operation Don't Get Mad, Get Even
is on.
Okay, why no? We'll be in touch once we get her settled. How about that?
I won't be.
Hey, don't be so hard on your mother.
Like you get to say anything to me? You shot my father in cold blood.
I was trying to save your life, you
Shut up! Just shut up!
Hey, you cannot talk to him like that.
You killed my father, and you want me to behave?
Okay, baby, I know that this is the worst thing that has ever happened to you, okay?
It happened to Daddy. You treated him like garbage.
You know why?
Well, because he had a temper? You kidnapped me and wouldn't tell him where I was. What did you expect?
He had more than a temper,
Oh, yeah,
okay?
right. He threw things around the house when I was a kid, so that makes him a criminal?
He took you at gunpoint.
Because you drove him to it. This is on you, Taya.
Annie, don't.
Don't what? Don't talk mean to your girlfriend? Who the hell are you to even talk to me?
Danny, you have to trust me, okay?
Trust you. You're not getting it. I hate you, Taya. I wish you were the one who died.
I went to jail over this. I was put in a cell right across the way from my worst enemy on earth.
That man was a lunatic. I'd be scared too.
I'm not afraid of Mitch Lawrence.
Freaks me out.
Well, he's not getting anywhere near you.
Or you and who?
I will take care of Mitch Lawrence.
You don't look surprised, Lieutenant Lovett.
Well, I'm listening. How should I look?
You just got a confession from the lovely Natalie.
I also got a statement from you swearing to God and his angels and the whole wide world that John McBain did it. You just tried to bully me into arresting him. Now, do you want to take that back?
I was only trying to protect Natalie. I guess McBain and I are both suckers for redheads.
You don't talk.
You see that fire? There's a killer. But you knew that, didn't you?
I'm just taking down everything you say.
You were on the scene right after it happened. You knew what happened. You knew it smelled wrong right from the very beginning. I wouldn't kill myself because I was afraid of going to prison. I wasn't going to prison, and I knew it.
Really?
Yeah, the charges in California were dropped, and the murders here in Landview all pointed to Jared Banks.
That's because you framed him.
There it is again.
Natalie.
Now, this fairy tale was all that John could come up with to cover the fact that Natalie stabbed me.
I think this is his third story in less than an hour.
You were there. You saw the evidence. You saw the weapon. Do you remember what the letter opener looked like?
Not really. Do you?
Yes. It is seared in my brain. It had the initials JB on it. JB, Jared Banks.
Okay, I'll take a look when I get back to the station.
It won't be there. John grabbed a substitute without Jared's initials.
So I'm gonna know John framed you because the weapon won't be the one you say John or maybe Natalie actually used to stab you?
John brought the fake weapon with him so he could put my prints on it to make the frame stick. Go ahead, suck him!
That was fast.
I was unable to rustle up any steak. However, there was some turkey for a sandwich.
Thank you, Nigel. You're the best.
She's right, Nigel. You are the best. If it weren't for you, I'd still be in the dark.
Sir?
Actually, can I please have a glass of milk, Nigel? This is, a little dry.
Of course.
Poor guy. He's just so embarrassed by this.
For years, he worked for my father, so he's seen a lot worse. But you're right. I'm sure it wasn't easy for him to speak up.
Yeah. So, I guess we better get ready.
Yeah. Are you sure that you don't mind doing this?
I told you I'd help you in any way I can.
Yeah, but what I'm asking you to do is not exactly in your job description.
After what those two did to you, it would be my pleasure.
Hey, you wait just a minute, Danielle. Now, I miss my brother, too, a lot. But that's out of line.
Okay, listen. I know that we have a long way to go, okay? I understand that. And we're going to take things one step at a time. I want you to come home to the palace with me.
A hotel is not a home. I had a home in Tahiti with my dad.
We could order room service. We could watch movies.
Movies? Are you serious?
We could do whatever you want to do.
The only thing I want to do is get away from you. If that's still okay with you guys.
Of course it is, Rema.
She doesn't want me. She wants him. The guy who killed my father.
He did not kill your father. He was trying to save your life.
Can we go now?
Mom? Yeah. Well, you know what? We'll give you a call. Good night, Danny. Listen, I am not giving up on you. I love you, Van.
Go to hell.
My daughter just told me to go to hell.
Search John McBain and you will find the weapon you're looking for. Why aren't you moving?
Because you're insane. Everybody knows it.
Do your job. Search him now.
Why are we even talking about Mitch Lawrence? We have got to settle this.
Dorian, it is settled. We're going to tear up that marriage license, and Mel and I are getting back together.
And what about all the gay couples that are counting on me to validate their unions?
Those licenses aren't worth the paper they're printed on if we don't change that law.
Yes, and that's what I am trying to do.
I know, but we have to go about it a different way. The ends don't always justify the means. I realize that now.
Oh? So what is your plan now?
I'm going to take this fight to the legislature, and Del's going to be my wingman.
Right. Wingwoman.
Yeah, baby.
Why don't I take you home?
My daughter's right. Hotel is not a home.
Come on, Taya. It's where you are. It's where our home is.
You love your daughter. And she's always going to be your daughter, no matter what she thinks right now.
I'm sorry. I'm a complete failure. And I really made a mess of things.
Well, I'll get us a cab.
Thanks. This is the latest picture that I have of her. I don't remember if I thanked you or not.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Ross would have killed her. You were right. She would have died going over that bridge.
Yeah.
She'll understand that in time.
Really?
Amelia, are you sure this is what you want?
Oh, I am. And Dorian, I can't thank you enough for what you've done for us. And I hope that we can still have your support, but mostly I just hope that we can part as friends. What do you say?
They're here.
I guess this is it.
You nervous?
A little, yes.
Don't be. It's exactly what they deserve.
Hi, Nigel.
home.
Thank you. It's certainly good to be here.
Indeed.
Yeah, and as always, Nigel, thanks for holding down the fort.
A pleasure. Mr. Massey,
Hey, Nigel.
I'm told there is good news.
Yeah, there is. You want to see?
Oh, by all means.
Check it out. You see?
That is most gratifying, sir.
I know, right? I'm going to walk soon.
Can you believe that?
Makes me cry every time I see him do that. Oh, and this is Danny. This is a friend of Matthew's from the Warwick School.
A pleasure, miss.
Tia Delgado's daughter.
Ex-daughter.
Anyway, she's going to be staying with us for a while.
I'll ready the guest room and get your luggage sorted.
Thank you, thank you. Where's Clint?
He's in the living room, ma'am.
You know what? I have an idea. Bo, why don't you take the kids to the diner? I'm sure they're starved, and that way Clint and I can chat.
I'm in the way, aren't I?
No, you are not in the way. Not at all. It's just that the Buenos Dias Cafe has the best cheeseburgers in town. No offense, Nigel.
None taken, ma'am.
All right, let's go.
All right, I'll be right out there in a second.
I'll go see about the guest room.
Hey, you're not planning on telling Clint about us tonight, are you?
No. No. He deserves to know, but not tonight. I can't possibly rip his home apart after I promised Taya I'd take care of her daughter.
You want me to stay?
You don't have to.
All right, well, you should eat something, okay? Because you haven't had a bite all day.
I'd throw up if I did. My stomach is in knots.
Taya, she's 15.
Yeah.
Do you remember some of the things you said when you were 15? Come on, Danielle's not going to be like this forever.
The only father she's ever known is dead. Because of what I set in motion.
No, Taya, That was all Ross. Okay, you didn't make him do anything. He was my brother, believe me. The man didn't do anything unless he wanted it, okay?
Or his baby girl did.
His baby girl did not want him to pull a gun and take hostages.
I know.
Okay, well, don't forget it.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, I'll be right down the hall if you need me.
Thanks, Eli. That's a nice thing to have.
Yeah, it's the only scrap of my daughter that I get after 15 years.
I don't know what to say.
She thinks I'm a murderer.
She won't always feel that way, Todd.
Yeah, but I killed her father as far as she's concerned.
How many times have we heard Star say, I hate you, Daddy, and I never want to see you
Star knows that I'm her father.
Well, and in the end, that's all that really matters. That's what's important.
Not with Danny. It's just gonna make her hate me even more. Because what kind of father doesn't even find their kid after all these years?
Well, maybe one that didn't know she existed.
That doesn't make it better. I guess it does make her hate Taya more than me, though.
Well, I don't think she needs any help in that area.
And when she finds out, God, I don't know how Taya could let it go if there was even a slight chance that I was her father.
Come on. You need to let it go and just move forward.
How do I do that when Danny won't even look me in the eye?
You just have to give it time.
All right. You ready? You got everything?
Yeah.
I'll drop you at the door.
What, and you're going to go home to an empty house? Todd, you have 3 wonderful children that really would love to see you.
I'm very good for them right now.
Oh, well, that's just too bad, isn't it? That wasn't the deal you made when you became a parent. You know, sometimes you have to, come up with the goods even when you don't feel like it. So come on. Okay? Let's go.
Come on, Dorian, shake my hand.
I'm not going to shake your hand. And after everything we've been through, come on. Here you go. Félicitations, chérie. Oh, come on, Delphina. Lighten up.
I sense evil all around.
Another fake prediction? Look, Dorian gave your girlfriend back. What more do you want?
This is not fake. This is real. And the Kramer women are in danger.
The Kramer women, does that include Langston?
And Star.
And what about Hope?
Okay, cut it out. Delphina, you're scaring my family.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I do feel evil.
Could you be more specific?
You have a message coming.
A psychic voicemail?
Special delivery.
From whom?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say Satan himself.
Brody, your friends are putting you in a terrible position, aren't they? You're failing to search for evidence that John McBain is hiding right here in front of you.
I have no reason to believe that.
Sure you do. Look at them. Go ahead, look. You can see the truth, Brody. You can never escape the truth. That's something that you learned at St. Anne's, isn't it? You had killed a young boy. You couldn't escape that. You can't escape this either. Brody, search him. Save your soul.
You know what? I can't let you do this, either one of you.
Nobody believes you, Lawrence.
You are letting me take the rap for a crime that Natalie committed.
You know, you can talk day and night. You can't prove anything.
You're gonna put your neck on the line for these two? You think Natalie is gonna hold up? She's a basket case.
Shut up, Mitch.
Well, here's the deal.
No, you don't make deals. You got nothing to offer.
Fair? This suicide story is not gonna stick. One of you will do time for stabbing me. I vote for John. Take the rap, John, and Natalie will walk free.
Delphina, wait a minute. The Kramer women are in danger, and the devil is sending me a package.
Special delivery.
We should go now, Del. We have a law to pass. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dorian.
You're quite welcome, Amelia, and good luck to you both.
Goodbye. Good luck.
Okay, I guess I'm single again.
Hello? What about Delphina's prediction?
Oh, I was going to marry her, Mel, so maybe she had a grudge against me. Maybe.
Well, I gotta get to work. Why don't you come with me and do your homework there?
Hey, you guys want to come?
I have an abnormal psych paper due. But if you want to bring Hope over and study while I work...
You know what? She's probably about to go to sleep, and my mom's going to be home from Seattle any minute, so I'm just going to hang out here, okay? I love you.
Love you too. I'll call you later.
Okay. Have fun, you guys. All right. Bye.
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 Aunt Dorian, would you like to go read Hope a story with me?
Oh, normally I'd love to, sweetheart, but, not tonight. Just, give Hope a hug for me, all right?
Okay.
Thanks.
As long as...
No, everything's cool. Oh, I'll get it. Don't worry. Who is it?
Messenger service, special delivery. I have a package for Dorian Lord.
Just leave it outside the door.
I can't need the signature.
It's the proof on my holiday greeting card.
No deal with the devil. I stabbed you, Mitch, and we all know I did. I tried to kill you, and I wish I had.
Look what you have done to her, John. Your investigation drove Jared to his death, and now you're lying.
You killed Jared.
John, this is your chance for redemption. Natalie's going to prison for a very long time. The truth will come out.
Nobody will be prosecuted for trying to kill you, Lawrence.
You sure about that?
Absolutely.
I want this over.
Me too. And it will be. Soon.
Not soon enough for me. I miss you already.
Me too.
Good to be home.
Oh, Dad!
Oh.
What happened? Are you guys okay?
It's a long story.
Okay, well, why don't you come in and tell me the whole thing? Start from the beginning.
No, let's just do the short version.
No, come on.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't you be studying for finals right now?
I already studied, and this is much more important.
Where's Aunt Dorian?
I don't know. She was here a minute ago. Come on.
Are the boys asleep?
Well, they were absolutely positively supposed to be asleep an hour ago, but...
Oh, so that means they're awake.
Exactly.
Well, I'll go check on them.
Tell Jack I'll be up in a second.
All right, he'll be glad to hear that, I'm sure.
Mom? Yes, Dad. I'm really glad you guys are home.
with all my heart.
Your mommy loves you too, corazón, my angel.
You want to hear it in French?
Oh, français, mon chéri. You're gonna be queen of the world one day, huh?
You're the queen. I'll be the princess.
Oh, it's a deal. I love you so much. Te quiero tanto, sweetie.
I love you too.
Mucho, 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 mucho. Forever and ever and ever.
And ever and ever and ever.
Nigel, Clint's not in the living room.
Well, he was there, working with his assistant.
Well, he's not there anymore.
I guess she must have gone before you arrived.
Well, oh, no, you know what, Nigel? I'll get that. No,
are you
really.
certain?
It's not heavy. It's... Besides, Clint's probably already upstairs.
You done too much damage, Lawrence. Say anything you want. Nobody's gonna believe you. You got no credibility, you got no power. Let's go.
Time's running out, John. Confess, and that'll get us free.
How's it going? Everybody okay? He's something. He can't prove anything.
I will not let you go to prison for me.
Nobody's going to prison. He stabbed himself. His prints are on the weapon. And where is that weapon? It'll be in the evidence locker when you go to get it.
And if I had searched you right now, did you bring that letter opener here to get Mitch's fingerprints?
Brody, the evidence will be where it's supposed to be. And you're going to make a full report to IA about any contradictory statements. Tell them everything that was said.
Really?
Yeah. I want you clean. Tell them everything and just hand it over.
John's right, Brody. You were in there, just hand it over.
Forensics will run every test in the book on that letter opener. If they pick up anything,
I'll handle it. Seriously, I do not want you to make this your problem. You should probably go home and get some rest.
Remember what I said.
It won't come to that.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Jack said that you guys were in trouble when you were outside. What happened?
Okay, can I just get my jacket off before you start your interrogation?
Well, can't you talk and do that at the same... What's this? Who's this? I hate you, Taya. I wish you were the one who died.
Ma'am, you can't go in there.
It's not ma'am. It's Mayor Dorian Kramer, Lord. Officer Johns, if you will excuse me.
Dorian.
Why did you do this?
You kids go ahead, order what you want, okay? I've got to make a couple of calls. Son, why don't you order me
Let me guess. Cheeseburger, medium with onions, chili cheese fries, and a root beer? Make sure you save room for the pie. It's really good here.
I'm not really hungry. Is it always this cold here?
This is warm. We should have a foot of snow by now.
Great.
Well, if you patch things up with your mom, maybe she'll take you back to Tahiti. I mean, not that I want you to leave, because I don't.
Matthew, I'm sorry if I'm, I don't know, a drag. I'm really grateful for you taking me in. I don't know what I'd do without you. I don't have anybody anymore. Anyways, I'd rather sit here and freeze with you than live in paradise with my mother and her evil boyfriend.
Well, then it's done. Look, my mom's cool and my Uncle Clint won't mind. He'll do anything for my mom.
There you are.
Nora.
Nigel said you were working, but what are you doing in bed? Are you not feeling well?
Honey, I can guarantee he's never been better.